Hey Josh, this is Nate. Thanks for reaching out on Detailer Buddies. Want to put this quick video together for you. What I like to do, I've been in detailing for a long time, and I'm trying to learn the digital marketing thing, trying to help you guys out. Want to give you 3 tips on things that you can do to help improve your web presence. We're going to talk about keywords, citations, and backlinks, and I'll explain what all of that is. But what Google really looks for is content on your website, which is like this right here. Going down, there's not a lot of content here. You've got your testimonials and things like that. But Google really looks for about 1,500 words on your home page and 500 to 750 on the back pages. And also, just kind of a side note on that, I would put a footer down here that actually has all of your contact information in it so that they don't have to search around the site in order to call you, find out where you're at. Just something simple, make it easy for them to find. Put your phone number really big right across the hood of this car if you want to. But they really look for the content so that they know they're sending people to a relevant website. If somebody types in auto detailing, they want to know they're sending them to a site that really is about auto detailing. This is one of the competition there locally that we found. They still don't have a ton of content on their homepage, but, they probably got 200 words, something like that. Super easy to beat out. This site, personally, it doesn't have a lot of content, and it's just got, I think, personally, way too much going on. Like, it's just all these little pop-up bubbles and stuff keep coming up. They load slow. I just don't personally like it, but it really doesn't have any content on it either. So super easy to beat out. I think that one's got a lot more white space than it needs, or blue space technically. But looking here, you're being found for 27 keywords, and we can go in and look at them. This is Ahrefs. This is a program that I use. But like these guys type in showroom, shine, mobile detailing, they already know who you are. So these are the type of buyer intent keywords we're looking for. Mobile detailing, Corona, California. You're in the 10th position, which is the very bottom of the first page. There's 20 people that search that each month, and you're getting maybe 1 click every 2 months. It's saying you're getting 0.59 clicks a month. Mobile auto detailing, you're in the 14th. That's top of the second page. There's 30 people looking for that. We really want to find those buyer intent, high volume. Car wash, Corona, California. There's 250 people that search that word every month, and you're on the 7th page in 66th position. See if there's another high one here. I don't see any more really high ones on here that don't just talk about shine, which is part of your company name. But if we go over here and look at the next guy's page, they're showing up for 144. Car wash, Corona, they're in the 7th position. They're getting 13 of this 250. And what I've found is being in the number 1 spot, you get about 1/3 of that traffic. So 75 to 80 clicks a month is what you would get to your website if you were in the number 1 position for this keyword. So here's another, car washing, Corona, they're in the 18th position. There's 100 people looking for that, so they're getting about 1 click every 2 months to their website for that keyword. But those high volume keywords are really what we're looking for. High volume buyer intent. Mobile car wash truck. I don't know that that's really a great one. Corona car wash. That's actually the name of the other company, but there's 150 people that search that, and this guy's on the 3rd page. So we want to get those keywords in there and really get Google finding your content. Here, they've only got, that ain't even the right one. Hold on a minute. I've been doing these things all morning. That's why we call it practice, right? So let's get the right guys in here. Yeah, so they're showing up for 214 keywords. And we can go look at what those are, see if they've got some of those high volume keywords that we want to find. Right here, Corona Car Wash, #1 position. 29 of 150 people are going to their site. Car washes in Corona, they're in the 3rd position. There's 90 people looking, they're getting 13. So that's really what we look for. We look for those city, location-specific, car washes in Corona, California. Auto detailing, Corona, California. Those are really what we want to find as far as our keywords go, and really try to get you ranking with stuff like that. The other thing that I had talked about, I told you, was the citations. And the citations are what get you right here in this Google Map Pack, which, as you can see, is the very first thing on the page when somebody does a search. Sometimes there'll be some ads up here first, but as far as stuff that people are not paying for to be there, right here is where they're at. And a lot of people are just going to pick one of these 3 and click on it and see where it goes from there. Once you get further down, a lot of these things are going to start with different directories. Nobody's clicking on Yelp to see where the car washes are. Here's one of the competitors. This is a national company. I actually have done work with them before. Here's the Corona Car Wash in the 5th position. But we can get you right here in this map pack by doing what they call citations. And citations are your business name, address, and phone number exactly the way it appears on your Google My Business page. White Spark is a company that we use for that. You've currently got 14 citations. They've got 23, and they've got 42. So we could easily get you up in the hundreds here. There's thousands of directories. There's Merchant Circle, BBB, YP.com, just thousands of them. The list just goes on and on and on. But we really want to get your citations bumped up, so you're just blowing these guys out of the water. And then we go back to talk about the backlinks. Backlinks are the popularity contest of the internet. Shows that you've got 9. And what a backlink is any other website that is pointing back to your site. So say you find a blog about auto detailing, and you go in there and read one of their articles and it looks really good, and you want to put a comment on it and then put a link to your website at the, in your comment. That would be a backlink to your site. Not all backlinks are the same. You don't need a backlink at some restaurant across town. It has nothing to do with auto detailing, but try to keep them relevant and try to, find good, solid sites that you're getting your backlinks to. Some of them can get pretty spammy. You might have 2 million backlinks, but, if they aren't the right kind, then Google's not really going to count them. So, looking here, they've got 28 backlinks. These guys have 126. And what we can do, just because of the tools that we have in the digital marketing field, we can go in and see where these people have their backlinks. And some of these are the directories they can get into, and some of them are just other sites. But we use kind of a copycat method. We'll go in here and figure out where they're getting their backlinks from and go in and try to get backlinks for you for the same places. But that's kind of the overall, 3 topics that we like to go over. If you have any questions, give me a call. It's 210-383-8401, or reach out to me here on Facebook, and I hope to hear from you shortly. Thanks for your time.